We were responsible for getting the firefighters, the K-9 units, and all the first responders from California that flew into McGuire that day to Ground Zero. They came in with their gear, they came in with their K-9 units, and there was a large amount of pails. What I mean by pails is for the debris. So our job for those 72 hours was to load the trucks and send all that cargo, personnel, and K-9 unit to Ground Zero. After that, they marked it down to 18-hour shifts. So we were there basically shipping cargo nonstop for 2 months to Ground Zero to help with the rescue efforts. At the time, you're wondering what's going on, but as a airman in the military, you're seeing how the world can come together. It wasn't just Air Force members, it was all branches of service followed by firefighters and first responders helping to get that situation supplies, to get them help. That November, I, along with a couple other military members, were allowed to go down to Ground Zero to actually step foot where Tower 7 fell. Now, I've witnessed a lot of things in my life in the desert, but stateside, actually stepping foot on that ground, you get a lump in your throat where you can't swallow because you're standing on where something very, very tragic happened. The biggest guys to the smallest guys, nobody said a word, but you couldn't even swallow. That's how that scene felt, being there. After that, we went back to our base and we started to get some normal day-to-day operation. And things went from being able to go to the gate and then looking at your car and seeing a sticker and waving you on, to taking 2 hours to process to get through the gate. What I'm trying to say is the world changed for the military. America changed greatly that day. The way we did things changed tremendously. One thing I want to tell you guys is a takeaway I have from that day. I've been asked the question, what do you remember most? So what changed after that for you? That was one of the only times in my whole life that I've seen America come together without labels. During that time frame, there was no black, white, Asian, there was no Protestant, Catholic, Jews. It was just Americans. Everybody from New York to Florida, California came together for a bigger cause, to make sure everybody got what they needed at New York. Everybody was from New York during that time frame. So that was one of my biggest takeaways from that. We came together as a country, and we showed the world we can come together as a country. I really want to say, once again, thank you guys for taking time out of your busy schedule to come out and be a part of this 9/11 tribute. It is this Sunday, but if you look around, we have some freshmen here. A fact, class of 2020, the majority of you guys were not even born when that happened. So you guys are actually learning about history maybe for the first time in high school this year about 9/11. Just want to say thank you again for coming out and taking time out of your busy day. Thank you.